Hey everybody, this is Frilioth and welcome to another Minecraft video. Right, since the release of 1.13, I thought it was time I went back and had a look at some of my contraptions to make sure that they were still working. So I thought I'd start at the one chunk farming complex because I know a lot of you have built this. I really do appreciate that. It's fantastic to hear your feedback on this. But I thought I'd have a quick look at it in 1.13. Just to show you, top left hand corner, I'm currently running the 1.13 main release. It's not a snapshot. So I thought I'd have a look at this to make sure it was still working. And so far, it seems to be working perfectly well. I would suggest if you were going to build this from scratch in 1.13, I would suggest that you don't need to use compressed ice anymore because of the way the water mechanics works. Items in water flow really quickly anyway. I've replaced the compressed ice in there just to test it with quartz blocks, and you can see it's traveling through the water stream just as fast, not on compacted ice as it was doing. So you can probably not use compressed ice in the sorting system at the bottom, but that's working fine. If we go up to the wheat farm, these guys seem to be working perfectly well. The minecart is working okay. It's picking everything up. And those two guys seem to be working fine. So up to the next one, which is is this a potato or is this the carrot? I think it's a potato. Doesn't matter, they're both identical. I was just worried that the lighting may have been affected, but it's not. Hopefully he'll plant something in the middle. Yeah, and they've all popped out, so that's perfect. That's still working as intended. The next is the Sugarcane Farm. I can't see any reason why this would be affected at all, but they seem to be breaking, and the sugarcane is lying on the floor. And there's the minecart, and it picks up the sugarcane, so that's working fine. The pumpkin and melon seems to be working fine. There are no pumpkins backed up, no melons backed up. So that seems to be working as intended. One thing I have found out, and it won't affect you guys probably, but in 1.12 and before that, in a super flat world, it was almost impossible to spawn squid, even within the right level, even between level, is it 40 and 63? There was just something to do with the code that stopped squid from spawning. However, they've sorted that out in 1.13, and now squid spawn in a super flat world where they're intended. So we're now going to have squid in the farm. But just bear that in mind when you're building the farm. If you're going to be building it between level 40 and 63, you will get squid in there. So it's just one of those things, really. There's nothing you can do about it, and they're not going to break anything. So they're just going to swim about in there. But the cactus farm seems to be working fine. We can see them breaking, so the cactus still works as intended. Yeah, some broke just there. Up to the beetroot farm. Beetroot farm is super efficient. If only you could find something really useful to use beetroot for. I know you can make red dye out of it, but with these two guys, they just cannot keep up. There is beetroot and beetroot seeds everywhere. Super efficient, but that seems to be working fine. This is a carrot module of it, and again, like the potato, yeah, that worked fine, didn't it? The lighting in the middle still works fine, so it still appears that crops will still not grow on a farm block that is at light level of 7 or below. And contrary to popular belief, although players can't plant crops on a farm block that's got a light level of 7 or below, farmers still can. So that's brilliant. It means that the one chunk farm is working as intended. Sugarcane and another pumpkin and melon module. Which I've just heard fire, so that's working fine. So I think it's safe to say that if you want to build this in 1.13, you will have no problems whatsoever. And if you already have it in your world and you upgrade to 1.13, which is what I've done with this one, all I did was took a copy of the 1.12 world and loaded it in 1.13, and it works as intended. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you've enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to leave it a like, and if you've really loved it, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. This is Frilioth, and I'm out of here.